Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today is the day I changed the speedometer gears in my transmission. This is something I should have done when I had everything apart during the Dana 44 swap, but I forgot. So now I have to go back in there, do all the work again. I have to raise the car, drop the exhaust, remove 3 of the 4 C-beam bolts so that I can move the C-beam out of the way just enough to take the transmission tail shaft housing off so that I can get at the drive gear. Alright, we're going to remove the drive shaft. I just took out the strap bolts. So the front has a slip yoke. So what we're going to do is we're going to push it forward to break. We're going to push it forward to break the U-joint from the yoke. There we go, went forward. Now when we push it forward, the whole purpose of pushing it forward is to give us room back here to get it past the spindle so that we can slide it out. Now we're going to slide the slip yoke out, and it is going to fall in the front, so you have to be careful. Okay, there, it's out. Now I'm going to just carefully slide it out. I want to be very careful with the U-joints. I need to put tape over the caps so they don't fall off. I don't want to ruin my bearings. Okay, the drive shaft is out. Alright, very carefully with a pair of slip joint pliers, I'm going to remove this. This just twists. I couldn't get it by hand, but I can see it's very free, but there's an O-ring in there that's keeping it in. I just need to carefully wiggle this out. There we go. Oh, and some fluid came out. Excellent. Excellent. Alright guys, so to get the drive gear off, there's a clip on here. You have to push the clip down and then manipulate the gear off. The clip holds the gear in. Once it starts, you can let go of the clip. Clip's gonna fall. Here's the clip, it's intact. A lot of times what I hear is these clips break, but this one did not. Okay, the gear is off. Alright, I've maneuvered the gear back onto the shaft. So there's two little holes here. There's a little peg on this spring. This peg needs to go in the forward hole, or if you're looking up at the shaft, the left hole. But there's two holes. You want to be in the forward hole. So I lined up visually, I lined up the slot to the hole. Looks lined up to me. Let's see if I can tap this bad boy back on. And then the clip is going to come through the gear. It's going to pop up. There's two little tabs on the other end of the clip. They're going to spring up, and there it is. So there we go, guys. The gear is on, the clip is in, both the tabs there's two little tabs here. Both of those tabs are sticking out, and that means the gear is in place and it's not going to slip. There we go. It just needs to be aligned really well. I'm assuming with the bushing in the front and the shaft, they probably need to be aligned. You definitely don't want to force it on, or you could damage that bushing. I just want to get these bolts started to align it. There we go. They all came out really easy, and now they're all going in really easy. Alright, now to install the VSS and the gear. According to the charts for the rear end I have, it's supposed to be a 43 tooth, which is a purple gear. I have a 42 tooth. This is what came out of my ZF6. So it's going in. It doesn't have a choice. Okay, it slid right in. You want to make sure that it goes all the way in. Now I'm just going to tighten down the bolt to the VSS assembly, gear assembly. I'm going to tighten it down. Since it's quite a bit different than what I took out, what I used, I didn't bring my short bolt with me. I should have brought the short bolt from my ZF6, but I didn't. So I'm just using the spacer and the long bolt that was in the original one. I can always replace this later, not a big deal. Just needs to hold it in place, nothing critical. I'm definitely not going to over tighten this. So now I just have to address this plug because it's different. It goes in, but
it's not sealed as well as I'd like it to be, so I need to figure out what I'm going to do there. I am not going to hack anything up and splice in different connectors. The difference is this plug has one single clip on the top of the fitting or the harness, and this clips on both sides. So that's the difference. That's why they're not universal.